One of the worst things that can happen to you as an e-bike owner in Belize is when you get a flat tire and you have to replace the inner tube, especially if it happens on the rear tire. So it's not impossible, but it's definitely not as plug and play as the front one, and most of the times you won't even find the parts. It's in moments like these where it's easy to think, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I should stop. Maybe this is a sign. But here's the truth that took me a while to realize. Those moments, they aren't signs to quit. Those moments reveal who you are becoming. Because life doesn't test you when things are easy. It tests you when you're tired, when you're unsure, when the old tried and true way no longer works, and the new one hasn't even appeared yet. That's where most people give up. Not because they're not capable, but because they're waiting for certainty before they move. And to be honest, growth doesn't really come from certainty. It comes from movement. It comes from thinking differently, and sometimes not necessarily just pushing harder. Before starting Runman Belize, I knew nothing about repairing e-bikes, let alone ever changing a flat tire. And most bike shops here in Belize seem very afraid of touching an e-bike, even though 90% of the components are the same. And so I found a way. Through the power of YouTube University and creative thinking, I was able to learn the gist and source all the tools I needed to repair it mostly on my own, sometimes with a bit of teamwork from friends as well. Did I do it perfectly? No. Do I know what I'm doing? Sometimes, barely. But where there's a will, there's a way. And at Runman Belize, one of the things we want to do is to make electric mobility more accessible. We haven't not achieved that goal yet, but we'll get there eventually. And so one day, you'll look back and realize the thing that almost broke you was the thing that built you. And so if you're in a season where nothing seems to feel clear at all, don't quit. Because the people who win in life aren't the ones who never struggle. They're the ones who refuse to stop moving forward. Thank you for coming to my random motivational TED Talk today. And yes, we didn't have any supplies to actually replace or patch the tire, so duct tape was the next best thing.